Hello, hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your likes and for hitting that notification bells. Thank you so much for your support in helping me to build this channel. So today we're here with another reading. This is a mid-month for March 2026. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. So I do suggest that you listen to all of them to understand a little bit more the energy around you. And of course, always use your intuition as these are generating. And if you need anything from me, do check description box below for contact, readings, and products as well. So let's get started. For the recent past, we have the Knight of Swords. For the present, we have the Three of Pentacles. For what you don't see coming, we have the Moon. For the advice for you, we have the Star. And finally, for the outcome, the Tower. Okay, the last three cards, three major arcana. Let's see what do we have here clarifying this card so we can dive deeper into this reading for Gemini. Now, for the Knight of Swords, as the recent past for Gemini, we have the Seven of Wands, okay? For the Three of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords. For the Moon card, what do we have here? We have the Emperor. For the Star in your advice here, we have the Three of Swords. And finally, for the Tower, as the potential result for you, what do we have? The Six of Wands. This is great. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. So it's very emotional here. There's a lot of emotion here coming up for you. Okay. We also have the Three of Swords here with the star. So there could be some sort of healing the heart. It doesn't have to be only about sorry, it doesn't have to be just about romantic situation, because there's something, some matters of the heart. It could be inner child, it could be, some wounds from the past that need to be healed now so that you can move forward. But let's come back to the beginning of the reading. So for the recent past, we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of defensive things from the past. It's like I need to defend myself from the past. I need to um, I need to be ready for anything that comes. However, look at that. This person came into the mountain because they were in a hurry, so they were not prepared with different shoes. So there's something here that a lot of things happen in the past and you were not prepared for something. Okay, but this, to remember, this is just an energy of the past. So there could have been some sort of challenges of the past, always trying to make things right, but there was always something. Maybe there was a lot of confusion as well, because the Knight of Swords also brings not only situations from the past, but it brings a lot of speed, right? It's too fast. Things are happening too fast. I don't have the time to organize. I don't have the time to prepare. So there was something here. We could even be talking about a situation after situation after situation. So you're recovering from something, and straight away comes another one, and straight away comes another one. And that could be where this Three of Swords comes up here in the advice. But let's come back again here into the present moment. On the present energy, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Page of Swords. Right from the top here, what do I see here? I definitely see someone here looking to find some answers, looking to find something, right? Studying, working on something, because you see this person here studying something, writing something. I feel like they're testing something, right? They're preparing something. Even with this, even with this bottle here, right? It feels like they're trying something, they're testing something here, right? You have the candle, you have that, you have the paper, you have the feather, the pen, so the nighttime, the light. So there's a lot of energy here in terms of connect. There's even some herbs there. So I really feel someone is trying to figure out something to move. I mean, the green here and the pentacles definitely give me the sense of I'm working on some prosperity, abundance, right? I want to build my business. I want to make something happen. I want to change my current situation. All of that energy is coming very, very strong here. So this could be where you are, or this could be where you could be around the mid month or when you see this reading, right? um, but that's very interesting because I see someone here very curious about something and it's starting. This doesn't feel like it's already happening. This feels more like it's starting, right? Because the Page of Swords is here, and that's the curiosity, right? The beginning of something, beginning of looking for communication, for searching a lot of information, whether this is online. There's a lot of things here that could even be online. So pay attention when you're looking at stuff online, because sometimes even if you check AI, it's not accurate a lot of times. Now, what you don't see coming, you don't see coming here with the moon and the emperor, that through the night, there's something here about through the night, and this could be the times that you are feeling kind of um, insomnia or something like that. Pay attention, because this is not just a regular insomnia. We are talking here about having ideas. We are talking here about great ideas. The emperor is here, right? Taking ownership, ideas of where to go, what to do, and all of that energy is becoming very, very strong here for you. So tap into that energy, pay attention, have a dream journal or something like that. And even if it is your phone, which shouldn't be next to you in bed, but sometimes it needs to be, right? Sometimes you need an alarm or something else. Who knows, whatever it is. We're all different. We all have different requests, needs, and desires, right? So there could be something here where you could receive energy, you could receive answers, you could receive something, and it could be from a dream, or it could be simply because you wake up and something comes into your mind and you need to type it down, you need to take it, you need to write it down straight away, because in 30 seconds, the in very, very quickly, it just disappears, right? So these are just that divinely guided, but you have to write them down, because otherwise they just disappear and you forget what made you wake up, or what kind of dream you had, and all of that. And it happens to me as well, right? In a split of a second, it's gone. I was like, what was I dreaming about? What was I thinking about? Why didn't I write it down straight away, right? So we have that type of energy coming up here. But this feels very strongly divinely guided. First of all, you have two major arcana here, and we're talking about the moon here, about the nighttime, right? We're talking about when it's dark. Look, the moon is there up as well, right? And this is the representation of Hecate as well, with the three we have three keys, we have three wolves. So there's a lot of intuition, there's a lot of opening doors, okay? And this could be doors to your unconscious, to the occult, to the mysticism. We could even be talking about someone here that is starting to, like we said, looking into potions and spells and candle magic and all of that, how to make this happen. And is, as you are going or to go to bed, you know what, nighttime is when a lot of things happen, right? Because it's quiet and your mind doesn't have all the distractions around TV, people, noises, all of that. So it comes back into their most emperor form, right? Their divine form. And this is where I feel that you connect with energies, right? You connect with the subtle messages of the universe, of God, of, whatever you believe in. So there's this sense of connecting with that. And I love the wolves here, because the wolf also brings that wild part, right? The part that a lot of people tend to assume they have to hide from society, because it's not um, socially accepted, because maybe, some people may have been raised in this form of, oh, if you are a girl, you need to do what you're told, you cannot go get out of the line, you have to follow everything that the woman in your life did. And we could be talking about the complete rebel version of you, right? The part of you that says, no, that's not what I want. That's not my purpose. That's not what I'm here to do. These patterns are not for me to follow. You could be the one in the family that it's about to break everything, right? Maybe you're going to be the first business owner in the family, the first millionaire, who knows, the first person to own um, their home, whatever it is, right? But pay attention because it comes through the night, okay? That ideas, those desires or wants, they come through the night. And it could be when, through the night you work on your meditations, maybe contemplations, listening to subliminals, you name it, whatever it is that you're doing. And you start to feel this gentle awakening, right? That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And then we move on here into um, the advice. We have the star, and we have this tree of swords that we were talking about before. It doesn't have to be only romantic, and I don't really feel this is romantic. I feel this is something about very deep inside of you, because look at that. Nighttime. Nighttime. Now what you don't see coming will encourage you to look after yourself. So this could be a tremendous spiritual awakening, connecting with spirit, connecting with higher forces, connecting with entities, connecting with goddesses and gods and all of that, right? Connecting with your ancestral energy. Why? Because you need to get rid of stuff. There's something here keeping you stuck. And the thing that is keeping you stuck, it's not allowing you to move. So that's why the advice it's so big is into look after yourself, okay? Look after your emotions, because she's in the water and she's pouring water, right? So this is about healing herself, right? Healing the self. And what is the beautiful outcome of all of this? The beautiful outcome is you breaking free. And when you break free is when you totally understand who you are, when you opening up, when you really don't care what people think or not think, because you're not the person that needs to follow the rules. You're not, I mean, we need to follow the rules, right? We live in a society, but you're not the kind of person that needs to follow all the old limiting beliefs of your blood lineage, of your ancestrals, that you need to carry the pain from all of them. You need to follow because none of them ever stuck to a situation, a job, I don't know, a relationship or something. Maybe everyone has the traditional relationship, a man and a woman and all of that. And maybe you like people from the same sex as you, or maybe you don't want to have a relationship, or maybe you want to have more than one um, partner, you name it, you're different, right? And it could even be everyone is a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer, I don't know. And you want to be a tarot reader, you want to work with spirit. And this is the most beautiful thing that you can do, because we bring light to the world. We're helping the world to become a better place, right? And this is exactly where I see you moving forward. So I really, really love this reading for you, Gemini. So let's just get some energy here from the Oracle for you before we end this reading. Contracts, interesting. We end with the six there and we start with the six here. Cornucopia, yeah. So we're definitely talking about when you open up to who you really are, your true essence, your authenticity, and all of that. Wow, goddess of the moon, yes. And victory here, yeah. So this is a victory card, and we have a victory card. So whatever you do to yourself, whenever you decide to look after yourself and find balance in you, and you could even be looking in books, looking in something here, right? All you're going to bring is the cornucopia. You're going to bring, look at that beautiful butterfly there, right? So there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of excitement here. There's actually more than one butterfly, and it's like you're allowing the sun, the rays of the sun, to shine. You're opening up. And how do you do that? Through the night. See, all transformation to you, it feels like it happens through the night. The goddess of the moon, and the star here. Everything is about the nighttime. It's very cosmic. Something is very cosmic. Your connection with with cosmos, it's very, very deep, and maybe you are awakening to that understanding as well. So this is the most beautiful reading that we could see here. And like I said, the last card here is the victor. Look at her. She's not looking outside with her eyes opening, she's inside. She closed her eyes, she's understanding, and she's celebrating inside, because she knows that everything what it's out inside just reflects outside. So start celebrating yourself, start loving yourself more, start taking care of yourself more, and you're going to see everything around you just shifting. It doesn't mean that if you're in a place that you don't like and you're not feeling very comfortable, doesn't mean that you're going to shift straight away, but they're going to start becoming opportunities, people, like-minded people, and when you realize you're already in your favorite place, in your dream place. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini, and until next time, have a great day. Take care.